Hey everybody, Roxybox90 here, back with Modern Masters 2, Modern Masters 2015 spoilers. We got a lot of great stuff to go into tonight, and we're continuing with our official spoilers, and so we got a lot to focus on. Let's talk about the trio to our duo. Ulamog, the Infinite Gyre, is confirmed to be reprinted alongside Kozilek and Emrakul, which is pretty much what we speculated and guessed at with almost 100% certainty yesterday. I just didn't want to confirm that Eldrazi theme, Eldrazi trio was all going to be in this set, unless, of course, we knew for sure. Now we do. Ulamog is coming back as well as the other two, which is great. It also implies, to me at least, that it's highly unlikely we're going to see these versions of the Elder Eldrazi in Battle of Zendikar, the block, which is very nice, I think. I think it would be a lot better in that set if they would introduce either, some other variant of Eldrazi or some other form of Eldrazi, or just have these guys again, but with different alternate cards of them. I think would be a really nice move. Cool to see. It's also, we're going to notice that there's an Eldrazi theme in the set, which I think is really cool and should make for some very fun limited environments, given how much fun Rise of Eldrazi was to draft as well. Apocalypse Hydra here is a very sweet card, mythic from Alara. Notice the rarity downgrade. This is important because when you are drafting, you really drafting a set that costs this much, the last thing you want to do is open this guy as your quote-unquote money mythic. But if you take a mythic that's actually worth a decent amount of money for casual commander kind of things, and then you make it at rare, it makes it, one, easier for people to get to, two, it actually potentially has some value to it, so people don't feel like they're getting gypped, but their mythics that are possible to open retain value. So I think overall it's a very good move to mess around with the rarity a bit, and it's very cool that they're taking liberty in this kind of set, knowing that they're not going to crazy print run this. It makes sense that they would do such a thing, and it's going to give players more access to these kind of cards. It's going to be a really solid card in Limited. Then Iona, Shield of Emeria. What's cool about her, she is coming back at Mythic, which is to be expected, but she fits that Eldrazi / giant creature in rampant to play archetype in Limited. She also really needed a reprint, and it also confirms for us that she's probably not going to be in From the Vault Angels. My guess is they're probably going to do Linvala, the Keeper of Silence, because she's a serious money card, but she's far... but by getting Iona in the mix, it's actually very interesting to me. Why would they choose Iona, given that she probably sees a little play in Modern, maybe. I don't know if maybe she's a Reanimator Shell or something. I haven't seen a lot of her being mentioned for Modern. Linvala is a much bigger card in Modern, so I would kind of surprised that they were putting her in here. But my guess is that since they are, Linvala will probably be the card they put into the From the Vault, whereas Iona is going to be the Money Angel they're putting in this set. Super cool. Great to see a reprint of her. For all the players who want to run her in Commander, well, I guess she'll be a little cheaper, but don't run her in Commander, seriously. Hurkyl's Recall is a really expensive niche card. It's really a major sideboard card. You want to run against things like Tron and Affinity and other kind of artifact variants. It's pretty expensive as things go, but I think it's very nice that it sees a print here, especially because there's going to be some kind of Metalcraft artifact theme, so it should be a blowout card potentially. Kozilek's Predator and Eldrazi Temple, and there's lots of other cards that fit the Eldrazi theme. Very, very nice. Kozilek's Predator is always a super support card. 4 for 3/3 with the little ramp / boosters. Really great. Eldrazi Temple is downgraded to uncommon, which is super sweet because this card was getting up in price even at rare. It's nice to see this will be a very easy card to get for players who want to run Eldrazi style decks or Eldrazi / colorless decks. It's definitely a major support card. I'm kind of sad that I already traded for mine, but I'm kind of also not that players will be getting their hands on something that they really need. I can imagine the price will drop dramatically even with the limited print run. Etched Oracle, Etched Monstrosity, and All Sun's Dawn are all indicators that there's going to be some kind of multicolor / 5-color sub-theme going on as well. Seems really neat to me. It essentially is supported by Sunburst, which seems to be the main thing going on here. I don't know how many cards or how big this sub-theme will be, but I can imagine seeing more of it than not. I like Etched Monstrosities brought down to rare as well. You're not going to open this guy at Mythic and be very depressed, which is nice. Artisan of Kozilek, more Eldrazi. Super, super sweet card. He's playing Commander like crazy. It's been printed a bunch of times. Nice to see it here as well. I have Ugins brought down from Mythic to Rare. Again, big thumbs up, Wizard, for making cards more accessible by putting in a set that's not going to have an insane print run, which will prevent it from completely losing value. I think it's a good move overall to help players get hands on cards that have been rising steeply in price for decks that are that they want to run for fun. Shadow Mage Infiltrator is with new art, which is super sweet, to be honest. I mean, John Finkel's art is iconic, of course. I like this variant. It's going to be a really strong card in Limited, I think. It's just because it's basically... now, yes, there is an artifact sub-theme going on, but even without that, being able to hit, even if it's just one draw card, even if you get the draw card every turn, is a huge swingy card in Limited. Could be really interesting, fun card to play. Leyline of Sanctity, I don't quite know why it's in here. There didn't seem to be a lot of burn/targeting stuff. Maybe, does it work against Iona? I don't know. Does it work against Iona? No, I don't think it does. So I actually don't know why this is in here, but maybe it's expensive and needs a reprint. Not quite sure. Downable Archangel, brought down from Mythic to Rare. Fits the Metalcraft theme. Super sweet. I'm very excited to see what more they bring to the set. What do you guys think of our spoilers today? Let me know what you think. Put your comments down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, then tap the like button. If you're new to the channel, check in and subscribe. I'll keep you updated on all the rest of the Modern Masters spoilers as they come out. And as always, Roxabox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.